Alrighty, what's happening, guys? This is Rich here, and I'm back again, of course, bringing y'all another battle I had against JordanCal11 from the stream. So we're gonna get the battle started right here in a minute, and let's put on some music. I'm in a Marvel vs. Capcom 3 mood, so let's go ahead and put on some Zero's theme, because that's one of my favorite themes from the game. Anyways, into the match we go. I've got an Aerodactyl lead, he's got an InertFury lead. His is a more stereotypical lead, mine's like a sort of like an offset of the lead. If any of y'all remember or know the Pterodactyl set, that's the set that I'm running. So I taunt on his Stealth Rocks and I'm going to Stone Edge, predicting his switch out, because he can't really hit me with either one of his stab moves really well without wanting to stay in and possibly face the fact of getting earthquaked. So he just goes out to Mince and I kill it off with 2 Stone Edges that luckily don't miss. So that is pretty darn good for me. So he goes into a Lucario, and I'm kind of thinking, okay, why did he go to this? And then I see that he's Scarfed, and I was like, okay, that's a little different, but you know, to each his own. So knowing that he's Scarfed, I'm now going to go into my Volcarona and just fire off a Fire Blast on anything, because he doesn't really have much. I mean, even this Infernape that resisted takes like about 75%. He goes for the Fake Out just to rack up some more damage, and at this point I figured that I'm probably going to take a Fire Blast in the face, but I actually outspeed, which I was surprised about. That made me believe that he wasn't running a plus speed nature, but I don't know. All I know is that I outspeed and then I killed him. So in comes this Rotom, and this Rotom is going to do some pretty weird yet kind of cool stuff. I got to Dragonite because I figure I can, you know, resist his Hydro Pump and, you know, hopefully not get paralyzed with his Discharge or Thunderbolt possibly. But he actually winds up going for Light Screen and then for Will-O-Wisp, which is an interesting combination. So it's kind of like dual screens, except, you know, with status. So one is kind of, you know, more permanent in the sense of, instead of Reflect being up for like 5 to 8 turns, you're just permanently burned. So that's kind of cool, you should say. So right here, this is basically just a series of me, you know, Dragon Dancing and then Roosting, and then eventually just kind of plowing through his team, because, you know, Dragonite's OG, and I can't help but want to quote that video so much. It's so tempting right now, but I'm going to try and resist. Just watch. I'm going to just. Oh my goodness. Damn, I had the perfect opportunity with the Salamence earlier, and just get that shit out of here. Okay. So anyways, he goes into his Saucebuck, and I'm just gonna go for a Dragon Claw. It doesn't quite take it out, you know, because I am burned. And I think with the 3 Dragon Lances, I technically would be at +1 right now if I'm doing my burn calcs correctly. So anyways, I'm going to take note about how much that burn damage does, and it does 48 damage. So if I figure that if I get over that, I can take out, you know, 2 more guys. So he goes up to Lucario. I'm going to outspeed that after +3, and just take it out with an Earthquake. And right here, I possibly could have, you know, roosted up and done other shenanigans with Dragonite, but he went out to a Gengar. I really didn't feel like getting, you know, subbed up on, and you know, having that damage for later, so I figured that I'd go ahead and take out his Gengar right now and leave him pretty much just with his Rotom for you know, just the remaining of the battle. So right here, he is going to go out into said Rotom, and I'm going to go out into my Gengar, which part of me didn't really realize why I did that switch in the first place. But I go out to my to a different Alomomola, which is not the one that I used in the previous video. This is a different one. This one has Waterfall instead of Soak, so it can actually hit stuff. So I'm going to fire off a Toxic, and I'm going to quickly impersonate Scott, aka Kenobi, aka the acoustic kind, and do a little Toxic Stalling, because, you know, that's what Scott's known for. It's like, sup, I'm Scott, I'm going to Toxic Stall you, I'm a cool guy. I love you, Scott. So I'm going to Protect, and, you know, that does the Protect is serving 2 purposes right now. Stalling him for toxic damage and wearing down his Light Screen, so the Gengar can come in and do stuff. Now, since I am running the older 4th gen, like, Mystic Gar set with Protect, I'm able to continue this little, you know, Protect stuff with Gengar. So, you know, I continue my streak of playing like Scott. And yeah, I believe that his Light Screen wears off this turn, and I'm just going to hit it with a Shadow Ball. It's going to knock him low enough to where Toxic will kill him off, and he's just going to crit me with a Hydro Pump. It didn't really matter, it just affected the score. So, yeah, that's pretty much the game. So, great game, JordanCal11. Be sure to go check out his channel. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it as per usual. Yeah, that's it, and I will see you next time, guys. Peace out.